Welcome back to the stage The Life of Shade. I see we are re-reviewing the Gwenum deck that we looked at previously, and for the context, for viewers who may not have seen that first review, this was a Gwenum deck we wanted to be pretty strong, but we were missing a lot of more straightforward combos. We just kind of had a lot of big creatures to flop out, and now we're looking at, I want to be able to combo with Gwenum on the turn that I land her, or establish a board state of large enough bodies that I don't care. I drop down to 10 life, achieving it. Great. So let's see how we're doing. Boss, don't forget to put tags on this time. Okay, we have it. The combo 4. We have Cellar Spawn. We have Bloodthirsty Conqueror. We have Doom Whisperer. We have Exquisite Bond. Okay, so we went for the Infinite Life. Oh, no. It looks like we have held back on going proper Infinite Life. So we have, but I can free cast as many spells as possible, because I will gain life every time you lose life that you lost from me free casting it. Got it. We have a bunch of tutors. We have some removal. We got big lads. Rigging, perfect. I see we went down on lands as I recommended, which I think is correct. Sure, mana is important, I guess. I think that's great because hitting these off the top, you can just keep on going. Recovery. Sure, yeah. I don't know if I believe in Shieldred the Apocalypse here, actually. It's maybe good defense if you have somebody who's going to infinitely draw their deck, but I don't think you draw enough cards for this recovery to be great. I think you would rather just do things like Shard of the Nightbringer or a massive lifelinker like Valgavoth or Wormcoil Engine. Okay, and then we have the top Aetherflux Reservoir combo. This off rip looks a lot better. I think the thing to do is playtest it and see if it's breaking down anywhere. No lands, perfect. I am gonna make you mulligan honest since we're in like higher power bracket 3. All right, I will keep my free mulligan. I will go land, pass. Land, Felwar Stone, pass, because I'm such a cool guy. Land, probably Diabolic Tutor. And then, do I have Lightning Greaves? I do. I think I go Lightning Greaves with Diabolic Tutor. Okay. You could play Gwenum here. I don't think you would at a table who knows what Gwenum is doing. I think you would just play this. I think you go... it sucks now that I know Aetherflux Reservoir is on top. I do believe you might want to put like a Dark Ritual on top. The line I'm thinking of is if we're on turn 4 and we're on someone else's end step, I Vamp Tutor a Dark Ritual on top such that I can play Gwenum, Shroud her, Dark Writ, Cruel Tutor a piece of the combo to the top so that then I'm happy. I think I would do that. Now, Aetherflux is on top, but I don't know that in this world. So I think I'm getting Dark Writ, turn 5, proper. I would draw that. This doesn't even work because it only nets 2 mana, not 3 mana like I thought it did, and I'm a fucking idiot. Is there anything else that would get us? We don't have Threshold. Maybe it's Cabal Coffers is what I would have tutored up. Because then I go land. 1, 2, float 4. It's still not enough to Cruel Tutor. Okay, whatever. Misplays happen. We're playtesting. All right, we go down 7. Get Overlord out. We make 4 1/1s. We get Star Compass out. We hit a fucking land. Okay, I'm gonna dump this playtest, but I don't think this should reflect poorly on the deck. I think my tutor target was bad. I think there was something that I could have tutored there that would have made that okay. All right, we go Cabal Stronghold. We go Soul Ring. We go Coalition Relic, and we tap it for a charge counter. We go land. We're floating one from Coalition Relic. We play our commander, and we tap Coalition Relic for Brainstone. And we hope to God nobody does anything. We beg and we plead. All right, swing Gwenum turn 4. I get Doom Whisperer. I play my land for turn off the top. I play Thrawn Dynamo going to 31. I play Woof. Leashling going to 25. Does anything in my hand need to go down? It doesn't. I go to Bloodletter. I go to 17 for Mystic Forge. At this point, I gotta tap Soul Ring to sack Brainstone. And then I put 2 back on top in any order. I guess we go Deadly Rollick, Mox Diamond, because they're both free. We go Mox Diamond, and I have to discard a land. So I discard the Swamp. I can cast lands. I can't use the free casting for Deadly Rollick because it's if I cast it this way. So I go down to 13 for Deadly Rollick. I go down to 8 for Sheoldred. And I am... I kind of gotta stop here. I kind of gotta end the chain here because otherwise I'm fucked. So is this enough? Is this board? I'm so fucking dumb. I have Doom Whisperer in my deck. Oh my god, I've ruined another playtest. So if I surveilled these 2 away, I get the Soul Stone. If I surveilled these 2 away, so maybe we could have gotten to Blightsteel soon enough that we could stick Blightsteel. Then I think we're happy. So I think that's, hey, you remember what the cards in your deck do? We can almost get there. I think the thing I am most worried about is I am now off the idea of like Thrawn Dynamo if we want to be 50-50 on go for combo, go for big shitheads. In my mind, go for big shitheads is very like you got to be all in on that, and go for combos, you got to be very all in on that. Because if you're going all in on the combo, you want as many like just useless 1-drops and 0-drops as you can possibly get. Like you could run like Ichor Wellspring. Like there's just so much bullshit you would want to run just to get stuff out of the way versus all these chunky things that are going to drain your life for a very, very large amount. So I think we go land top, hit a land, look at the top 3. Great. Draw this land. We black market connections. We draw Palladium Mirror. We make a treasure, and we draw a card. All right, it's turn 5. We are not going to have a haste enabler, but we do have like soft insurance that the table won't remove us because we can recast our commander next turn. So we can kind of look at them and be like, listen, man, you can remove it if you want, but like I'm just gonna replay it. They're probably fucking terrified that we have the top, though. If anything gets removed, it would be the top here. But if we make it to our next turn and we get to swing, we reveal top, we play a land. I think it's most efficient to draw, like, anything that is more than 1 mana at this point, we draw with Sensei's top. And then recast Sensei's top. So we have like 40 hits with which to find the combo. Can we find it? We can find Bloodthirsty Conqueror. That's part of it. Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 4 life lost, 5 life lost, 6. Does doing this matter? I don't think we have a tutor in our hand. No. 7. And now we win. Okay. Turn 6 win is still a little bit slow, but it's not nothing. We have Nykthos, we have Chalice, we have one land, we have Reservoir in hand, which is diabolical. We get one counter on this. We go Power Stone. Turn 4, we rip Gwenum. Man, it's tough because that's prime Gwenum removal territory. Like, if somebody can blow out Gwenum here, they're gonna blow out Gwenum here because it's so good to do it. So we might have to wait a turn. And then we don't even get to do it with Boots. I was really hoping we found a land on top of the deck. Alright, we just play it and hope. Play and pretend. Next turn, play with top revealed. So 2 for Star Compass. 1 for that. 9 for Valgavoth. Okay, and here's a really good playtest to point out why I think the combo plan and the big guys plan are fighting with each other, and why I was really why I'm going to revocalize. I think like the combo plan is more bracket 4, and it should be the only thing you commit to. Because for bracket 3, like, you're happy here. 29 life. I have Valgavoth. I have Valgavoth. I have 5 devotion for my Nykthos. Like, we're big chilling. This is unusable for the combo game plan, though. So we go to our next turn. If we get to swing again, we go down 2 for Edict. We go for Exquisite Blood, Monolith. So we're at 10 life lost. Play our land off the top. We hit another land and we get fucked for it. Okay. I think we're missing some of these looters I told you about. Let's see. Rigging. I think we might need more rigging. I think we have a lot of big lads. Big pink. Yeah, we have a lot of huge bigness that is dragging our life total down without being quite good enough to be worth it. So the guys that I don't think are quite good enough to be worth it is Abhorrent Overlord. Like, we want our big lads to, you got to take over the game for me. Like, the fact that it has to be a creature so good that you go, okay, I resolved you. I could stop the chain. Even if I have something else on top of my deck, I could stop the chain and I'm happy. If I have something crazy juicy, like if I have another one of these creatures on top of my deck, I would continue it because I'm a greedy bitch. But I don't think Abhorrent Overlord quite meets that standard. I don't think the Shield of the Apocalypse meets that standard as well, even though she does have life gain on it. And I worry about these two when the combo is still coming together so infrequently. Like, I think if you want to be comboing, I don't know the total number of tutors that Mono Black has access to, but I think we've left out maybe 3 to 4 off the dome. Like, just off the top of my head, we have Insatiable Avarice we're still missing. Let's see, we're not missing Lively Dirge because that puts it to grave. We are missing Imperial Seal. We are missing Wishclaw Talisman. That's 3. I'll stop there before I embarrass myself. God, that's so greedy. That's so greedy and so beautiful. So if I think about the stuff that is fighting with each other, I think the big boys plan is much more hurt by having wait, sorry. No, I got that mixed up in my head. The combo plan is much more hurt by having all these big boys in than the big boy plan is hurt by having the combo plan be an accoutrement. So if you're gonna lean more towards one, I would go further down on maybe direct tutors, particularly the tutors to hand, and I would do a little bit more rigging, especially if we have like Mazzolanti, which is just a free once a turn, get one land drop out of the way. Uh, Respect for putting all this ramp in. I do think you need a lot of it. I think I am going to vote against Thrawn Dynamo. I am a Thrawn Dynamo lover, and I believe I was the one who originally recommended this to you. I think seeing how it's playing with this few lands, it's very likely we get stuck on 2 mana, which worries me. It's like this. Oh god, this hand we have Aetherflux, but we have literally nothing else. We have top, but we only have 1 land. We could try to make this work. Maybe God loves us. Next turn. No. No, he does not. No, he does not. What a little rat, man. Alright, we tap this to draw this one, put this on top. Turn 3, we go Soulstone. We go Senseis. And now we're kind of back to even, and now we check top 3. So we go blood at the bottom, boots there, da-da-da. We get boots out. We tap to draw the land. We do that. And now we're still short. God, so we're doing all of this. We're jumping through all these fucking hoops to play our commander behind curve on average. Holy moly. Holy moly, is that bad. Okay, we have just one safe ramp piece now. All right, Lead and Mirror. Turn 2 or turn 3, whatever. We pass doing nothing. Turn 4, we Gwenum. We probably get murdered, but you know, let's pretend we don't. Turn 5, we would definitely not have played our land drop like a fool. We would Vamp Tutor Senseis, because Senseis definitively digs us to most things in our deck. And we lose 1, tap, draw. Lose 1, tap. Or I guess we could, this is a big enough shithead that we could like play this for the 7 and maybe not hate it. We have Scroll Rack here. We play that for 2. We don't currently have the mana to do it. And God, Kalidas, Trader of Get. I really don't love this. This is another thing where I'll go down to 30. I think we're at like 30 or maybe a little bit below 30. I would go down to 30 to stick Sheoldred and like wait and see. I don't know that I would go down to 23 to stick Kalidas, Trader of Get. Because it's still a mana intensive destroy. Like isn't there like an Avatar of Doom that just does this for free? Never mind. Avatar of what? What? Come on. Of Woe. Yeah, for 1 more mana, we don't have to spend any mana. And I know you're trying to get a body in play. I'm just not convinced that the bodies you're going to be removing on turn 5 or 6 are tremendously worth it. And then we get Doom Whisperer for 5. And then we're like paying 1 to just surveil everything away. And then, God, we're hitting so many chunkers. We're hitting so many chunkers who don't single-handedly dominate the board. They just kind of fuck with everybody. And so if we were to just play like everything we could, top draws that, Massacre Worm draws this, we're running it down to, God, like 10 life. Still pretty good though. It's almost there. It's so close. It's so close to there. So we have these guys, and people lose double life. If we get board wipe, we're cooked. But I think that's the case for every version of this deck. I don't like Blood Pet. Who does something? Okay. I think Thrawn Dynamo should become Blood Pet. I think where Thrawn Dynamo stays in the version of this deck that is just big boys. I think the fact that we're trying to do all these big boys and we're trying to do the combo is leaving us a little bit Malcolm in the middle, where we're still taking 5 to 7 turns for the combo to come together in the first place. Oh, Lord have mercy, a good hand. Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. Now we get a turn 2 Gwenum. Oh. Oh, holy moly. Forget that I did that. Pay 4, hit a land, pay 9. So 13, pay 17. See, for like the big boy plan, we're so chill here. We're so chill. We're getting double mana from all our shit. I think we can just like straight up cast Bahamut or something because we have 10 mana. Yeah, okay. Let me think for a moment. All right, I'm going to go into. I have Deck's so dumb it made me dumb. I'm going to go against my typical advice of, oh, we'll do Chonky Ramp. After seeing this in action, God does hate you for what you have done here. I think everything that costs 3 or more should be looked at with a great degree of suspicion because it is very likely you get caught on 2 lands. And if you get caught on 2 lands or 2 mana sources, the deck is dead in the water. So even though these are tasty when they work, I think the land where Thrawn Dynamo works is a land called Make Believe. The land where the 3 mana rocks work is achievable, but it's still a little bit Christmas land. So I would turn these into like blood pets. I would, God forbid, you can even Wayfarer's Bauble. But I think we need to be able to dig ourselves out of a, like, fuck, I'm stuck on 2 mana. Because getting stuck on 2 mana is happening quite a bit here. So is there anything else? Mana value less than or equal to 2, color black. We have that already. We don't have enough creatures to do that. Deathrite Shaman's not really going to work. Oh, sorry. Myriad Landscape is not quite going to do it. You could mana Vault. I don't think you Mox Amber. And then there's a bunch of other like garbage 2 mana rocks you could do. You could Collector's Vault as another loot option. This is like kind of, this would be something to try to fill both slots of I'm gonna ramp with this and I am going to be able to use it to loot my shit away if I have a bad hand. Because this moves us from I can play this on turn 2 if I don't have a rock, and then if on turn 3 I don't hit a land, I can try to loot into a land, make a treasure, maybe cast another 2 mana rock. It is all very, very tough, but yeah, I think that's what we have to go for. So I would try cutting the 3 and above rocks, except for Cryptghast. Fuck Crowded Crypt, holy shit. Fuck Crowded Crypt, Bantu's Monument, Cloud Key. I think Basalt can stay because it makes you 3 for 3. And then you pare it down a little bit. My rec would probably be, if you want to keep it, if you want the focus to be big boys, get a few more looters in here and cut Abhorrent Overlord. If you want the combo to take center stage, start ripping big boys out for just random ass one drops, quite frankly. Because I do think you have enough dig that you don't need a million big boys. I think it really can be like every one of these has to be Clifford the Big Red Game Ender. Because like Hoarding Broodlord, not a big boy. Holy shit, not a big boy. This guy is just a tutor. And I don't even think he's a particularly good tutor because we are not, or I guess we can get top with him. Never mind, he's fine because he tutors top and top fixes the whole deck because it's fucking Sensei's Divining Top. He's a great tutor. Does not count as a big boy. does not. 176 will not solve a bracket 3 game. I don't even think Ulamog is that great. This guy's like an immensely slow clock. Like the ones that I think are great are Shard of the Nightbringer because it resets me to do more shit with my commander. Arden the Usurper because it's making me a big lifelinker. Blightsteel because it's just gonna kill a man. I like Bahamut for the potential of a big Biden blast. So yeah, I am suspicious of Ulamog. I am suspicious of Massacre Worm. I am suspicious of Abhorrent Overlord. And I am suspicious of Sheoldred the Apocalypse as your big heaters. And then on land count this low, I do think we have to back away from the greedy ramp. But other than that, I think it can come together. That one playtest we saw where you got it on turn 2, really, really good. But I think we're still standing in between two strategies a little bit.